I've got a bit of coin today. What better way to use it than a game of dice?
So, bring it on.
Dark at home, a torch will help. Northfield's light fallow. Here's a hoe. Need straw for the winter, then you'll need a rake.
By Christ, they're falling your way, and no mistake. That'll happen. Better you than me.
Rags, fabric, brocade, satin. You'll find it all here.
That's it.
Rakes, spades, forks and
Lace,
axes.
linen,
All you need to
silk.
take Mother
Come
Nature.
right up and take
This'll
some
be the
home.
one.
Thread, long and strong to sew
We'll
up
see.
anything you need.
Rakes, spades, forks and axes. All you need to take
Now
Mother
you.
Nature.
If it keeps going this way, I'll never get a decent game out of it.
Scarlet to please the ladies in your eyes. Just come right up. Fabric,
This'll be the one.
thread, buttons, laces. Come, people, come.
No luck tonight.
Thread, long and strong to sew
Ah,
up
come on.
anything you
It's
need.
time I had a throw.
Greetings, Henry.
Satin, damask, scarlet to please the ladies in your eyes. Just come right up.
Greetings.
That's all.
Rags, fabric, brocade, satin. You'll find it all here.
Oh, it's not so bad after all. That's how it's done.
Lace, linen, and silk. Come right up.
That'll
and
do
take
me.
some home. Rags, fabric, brocade, satin. You'll find it all here.
Not afraid of anything, eh?
Carrots that'll make you thoroughly happy. Onions that'll make you cry, and garlic that'll
Just what I wanted.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have you got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well, and having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught, making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish and war. You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
The furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing. Do it. Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Fine lass, eh? Now, stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire. We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a
Let him
commoner?
try it. You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sir.
It's been an honor, Sir Ispan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzik. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzik said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them.
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened? Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry!
What about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No! You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Isaac. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Quickly! We have to close the gates!
Move! Come on, we're closing!
Move it, people!
Come on!
We're running
Come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the
Keep
gates!
running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah,
Get through the gates!
hurry, Henry! There's nothing you can do! Come on, Hal! You can still make it!
Run!
Find a horse! Ride to tell Merc! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moats! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
picsába, mi ez? Nyírjátok ki a fattyút!
Keresztet gyáva!
A picsába!
A fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
I was sweating in the forge all day yesterday.
Well, I've got a feeling there's...
You think he's teaching me sword fighting, don't you?
All right, then, if you say so. I don't mean to pry.
Do you need me to do it?
Ah, you're a...
Is Father right?
He's not
I know.
good. He always...
Didn't.
No, they shouldn't...
That's un.
Really?
I was.
You mean at Bianca's tavern? Well, at least you were with Bianca. You should hold on to that one, Hal.
Yeah, of course he is. You think.
You're right there. At least he's interested in something, unlike you lot. You're too... Is everything all right, son?
God be with you.
At least you.
Anyway,
With what?
I'm running.
I need some.
Yeah.
Couldn't I?
Well,
Sure.
not.
You want
And
her name?
right.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Indeed I am, or I'll have nothing to smelt the ore with. The king won't-
Henry, I'm glad you came.
Can you not see I'm busy with Master Faith here? If it's charcoal you want, lad.
Hey, Pip!
For the kitchen or the field. Fine where every day.
Just come right up.
Have you...
It was.
No, I don't want... Spoken.
Yes.
All right.
True. Where will Sir Ratsik take the silver? Hardly to Kuttenberg. Now its citizens bend their knees to Sigismund.
Unfortunately, that's not my problem. Perhaps Sir Radzig is keeping it at the castle until this old unhappy story reaches its end.
I only hope Sigismund doesn't get an appetite for our silver too.
That makes two of us. But back to business. I'll need 3 wagon loads.
I see your people are working hard. You'll have it tomorrow. Drink for the deal?
With pleasure, good man.
If it's charcoal you want, talk to my hired hand. I've no time now.
God be with you. God be with you.
So,
We can.
good. Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it. All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself. Not bad. Again. Fine. All right. Not bad. Very good. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times. All right. Nice. Good. Let's try something else. One strike I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another. Good. Once again. Fine. Very good. That's enough.
What?
Good day, Henry.
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
My father sent...
I've got no...
You know you owe...
I told you I have no...
Look, I know things aren't easy. Your wife ran off, booze is dear these days, and you're as much use as a square wheel. It's no wonder you're short of coin. But a debt's a debt, and I can't leave here without something.
You son of a whore. How dare you speak to me like that? Didn't your thieving father teach you any manners? No? Well, I'll teach you then. Been a pleasure.
Stop!
Ha ha!
Bollocks!
What's the matter?
Oh!
Ow!
Oh!
Ah!
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 Oh!
You had it coming, you pup. And your old man can fuck off too. One beating wasn't enough for you.
But you still owe my father...
You'll get nothing for... I'm telling you.
Ah! Ah!
No surrender. We finish what we started.
Corva!
A locked chest. I'll need a lockpick to get into that. Fritz might have one.
God be with you, Henry.
Vegetables, fruits, apples, cucumbers, onions. Come get 'em.
Like at home?
God be with you. See you later. That's stolen. What are you trying on me? Get the hell out of here.
Regards to your man. Linen fabric, dyed and plain, something for everyone.
Ma? Ma!
Oh, now. There you are. You ought to.
Thanks, Ma.
I'll be sure to give it back tomorrow. Don't you?
Clear off before I have you thrown out. Oh. What?
What can I do for you? See you later.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Aye?
What do you say to this?
That's still too much.
Kitchen or the field, my fine wares will brighten your every day.
No deal then.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Sure, why not?
Since it's you,
A nice sum. Just lower your demands a little, and we'll agree.
For the kitchen or the field, my fine wares will brighten your every day.
since it's you,
Close. Drop the price a bit more, and we'll shake on it.
I knew we'd come to an arrangement.
Hey, Henry's come to see
Great!
us.
Spades!
Here's your change. Thanks. A pleasure as always.
Let's talk about the price.
Why not?
Agree?
I'd almost shake on that. Almost. Aye, that would do it. Thread, long and strong, to sew up anything you need.
Not that I don't want to teach the Deutsch a lesson, but I really don't have time.
Well, that's disappointing. Still, we can manage without you. Let's go, lads.
Honestly, hell. How could you possibly chance like this?
Huh? So you change? What the?
May the Lord watch over you.
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today. You're a beauty. I need ale for father.
A pitcher.
Aye.
Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me.
Out of the... Thank... Vanya. He promised...
What are you?
Enough.
Hal?
Is that so?
You're...
Really? You bet I will.
Henry. I'm... What the...
God save you, Henry.
All sorts of strange proclamations. I'm worried something will happen.
Go, Marty. What's he spouting on about?
Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund.
Woohoo!
Eat shit, Dodgers.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Horse Hans! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbyszek? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Fucker! I'll make you pay for that.
You gonna cry now?
Get up.
Yeah!
For God's sake! Stop right now! The catch pole is on its way!
Good day, Henry. Run, cowards! We better run too.
Zbyszek, what are you doing? We don't have to run. We're on the right.
Ah, yes. Sorry. It's just that's never happened to me before.
Didn't set fire to the place.
Always in the evening while there's still a bit of light.
God save Henry.
What the? Huh?
What's the matter, laddie? Need to shit?
Damn. Huh?
How did things end up at the Deutsches?
His whole house is covered in shit.
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, let him. Then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
Anyway, nice job at the Deutsches. Never a dull moment with you lot. I feel quite hungry.
What the...
What is... How are you, Henry?
Good health to you.
I feel a lucky throw coming my way. How about you?
Why, oh why did I ever agree to this? I'll lose my shirt again.
Mixed goods, handy implements, and machines of every kind.
Rags,
Come on up and buy.
fabric, brocade, satin. You'll find it all here.
This'll be the one.
Implements, instruments, and tools. Everything for work and home.
That'll do me.
Kettles for water, baskets for goods, and torches for the match. I have it all.
Have a look at these cucumbers. They'll stay firm all winter. Buy them before someone else does.
Ah, come on. It's time I had a throw. That's it.
Lace, linen, and silk. Come right up and take some home.
Now you. Ah, come on. It's time I had a throw.
Rakes, spades, forks, and axes. All you need to take Mother Nature.
We'll see.
Mixed goods, handy
No point in pushing it.
machines of every kind. Come on up and buy.
Carrots that'll make you and your family happy. Onions that'll make you cry and garlic.
Not afraid of anything, eh? That's it.
Knives, axes, rakes, hoes. Get the best right here.
We'll see. That's all.
Dark at home? A torch will help. Your fields like fallow? Here's a hoe. Need straw for the winter? Then you'll need a rake.
Great. Just great.
Rakes,
Welcome,
spades, forks, and axes. All you need to tame Mother Nature.
My God.
save you, Henry.
What happened to you? You look
Come on
like you've
up
been
and take
assaulted.
a look. I've got everything you need, day or night.
I'll be with you. I've just been to the tavern. The Deutsch was saying all kinds of shit about how Sigismund should be king.
That bastard. One day he'll get his teeth knocked down his throat if he doesn't shut up.
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain...
Right.
I can't wait.
When did I... Ah, shut...
Right away.
Magnificent.
Godspeed.
You certainly...
About time.
I have charcoal.
Good job. Where have you...
May the Lord watch over you.
Good day, Henry.
I'm back.
I can see that. What's the matter?
I need another pitcher of ale. The last one wasn't cold enough for Father.
You want me to get it for you?
Right. And a smile from you.
God be with you. Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go.
If it's charcoal you want.
About time.
I have charcoal.
Good job. Well done. Right.
Henry,
Here are those nails you wanted.
thanks.
Um,
Just wondering.
we will.
Maybe we'll see.
ez, aztán kitartó. A picsába, mi ez? Nyírjál!
Nahogy a faszba!
Ezért meg, Douglas!
Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
A picsába, mi ez? Nyírjátok ki a fattyút!
Még sajnálni fogod, hogy megjelentél itt, te szaros!
Kicsit várnod kell, galambocskám, amíg elintézzük ezt a féleszűt.
Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
Ez, aztán kitartó. Fogd! A picsába, mi ez? Nyírjátok ki a fattyút!
Még sajnálni fogod, hogy megjelentél itt, te szaros!
Várnod kell, galambocskám, amíg elintézzük.
Ja.
Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
Minél jobban vergődsz, annál rosszabb lesz, Barry Bonds. Minél jobban vergődsz, annál rosszabb lesz, Barry Bonds.
Keveredj ki egyet, hogy ne verdőzzél!
God. God almighty.
Most már elég lenne, te disznó.
A picsába, mi ez? Nyírjátok ki a fattyút!
Még sajnálni fogod, hogy megjelentél itt, te szaros!
Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
Minél jobban vergődsz, annál rosszabb lesz, Barry Bonds.
Az ördögbe, ez, aztán kitartó.
Minél jobban vergődsz, annál rosszabb lesz, Barry Bonds.
God almighty. No. Leave me alone. Please.
Minél jobban vergődsz, annál rosszabb lesz, Barry Bonds.
A picsába, mi ez?
Még sajnálni fogod, hogy megjelentél itt, te szaros!
Kicsit várnod kell, galambocskám.
Stunning.
Kopsz egyet!
Damn it, not this way. Where the hell have I gone now?
Looks big, Sydney.
Go to hell, you charter beast!
Jó kis malak! Ne feszély, te szapka! Most meglátod!
Ez aztán kitartó.
Go to hell, you charter beast!
Jó kis malak! Ne feszély, te szapka! Most meglátod!
Burn in hell, you animals!
Fogd rendesen a disznót, hogy nem... A picsába, mi ez?
Még sajnálni fogod, hogy megjelentél itt, te szaros!
Kicsit várnunk kell. Elintézzük ezt a féleszűt.
Go to hell, you charter beast!
Fogd rendesen a disznót, hogy nem utasson annyira.
You'll burn in hell, you...
A picsába, mi ez? Írjátok ki a fattyút!
Még sajnálni fogod, hogy megjelentél itt, te szaros!
Go to hell, you charter beast!
Minél jobban vergődsz, annál rosszabb lesz, Barry Bond. Fogd rendesen a disznót, hogy nem utasson annyira.
Burn in hell, you animals!
A picsába mi ez? Írjátok ki a fattyút!
Még sajnálni fogod, hogy megjelentél itt, te szarok!
Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
Minél jobban vergődsz, annál rosszabb lesz, Barry Bond.
Help! Help!
A picsába mi ez? Írjátok ki a fattyút!
Még sajnálni fogod, hogy megjelentél itt, te szarok!
Kicsit várnod kell.
Tudod, hogy fog végződni?
Végem tegenyó!
Hát ez rövid lesz.
Eltaposlak, mint egy tetve!
Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
Hagyd rendesen a disztót, hogy nem utasson annyira! A picsába mi ez? Írjátok ki a fattyút!
Még sajnálni fogod, hogy megjelentél itt, te szarok!
Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
Jó kis kaland! Nem feszeink, te tapka! Most meglátod!
A picsába mi ez? Írjátok ki a fattyút! Kicsit várnod kell.
Yeah.
Eltaposlak, mint egy tetve!
Most vége! Kitekerem a nyakat, te nyomorod!
Left. Talmberg is to the left, along the stream.
Megöllek, te büdös!
Megdög lesz!
Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
Minél jobban vergődsz, annál rosszabb lesz, Barry Bond.
A picsába mi ez? Írjátok ki a fattyút! kel kalamputkam.
Yeah. Left. Talmberg is to the left, along the stream. Go! They'll kill you all! Flee!
Ibalas like that false.
Run for it!
Ibalas like that false.
Oh my god! Wait!
Jesus Christ!
Do something! Help! Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose!
Hanyo! Huzungine!
Quickly! We're closing the gate!
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you, and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours.
I don't know.
Grit your teeth, boy.
I'm gonna pull that arrow out. Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage? Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground. But a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
What's happening with that blacksmith?
He sent his apologies, sir. He can't come tomorrow. The soonest he can manage is before noon the day after.
God. Ow. Hey.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
Don't you start.
I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsman.
I wouldn't mind if I to eat, actually.
To make horseshoes. I can't understand why he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure. He had a fine reputation. It's a great loss.
Oh, God. Eat.
Ah, milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, my lady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, ma'am.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Oh, damn, I'm tired.
You flip from stairs.
Could do with a bite to eat.
God be with you. Do you need anything?
If I needed some food, who should I ask?
Who do you think, young man? Me, of course. And if you want something extra, I could help you out with that too.
Where's that chamber for me to sleep?
Heavens! Are you still confused after what happened to you? It's in the lodge in the courtyard.
Thank you. I'd like to buy something from you.
Of course, lad. May the Lord watch over you.
Who are you?
I hear you came from Skelos today.
Hey.
It must have been terrible there.
Sir.
How did it happen?
What was that noise? Must be going mad.
It was a fine sunny day until Sigismund came with his army. I saw him sitting there with his red beard and proud posture as he gave the signal to attack.
Oh no.
I ran to the castle for shelter with the others. Behind me I could hear the shouts of the attackers and the screams of the wounded. Then I turned and saw father trying to save mother. They were both killed. The gate was closed by then. The men on the battlements were calling to me to run and warn you here. And with God's help, I made it.
That's horrible. You were very fortunate to survive. And God bless you for warning us. I'll pray for you, lad.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. A fellow by the name of Kunnish owed money to Father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunnish had no intention of paying. It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved, but Kunnish still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzik. The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzik himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. A horde of soldiers was amassed. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armour glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
And then death descended on Skalitz. Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers. And then I saw him knocking down one Cuman after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors he went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Move in, people! Come on! Come on! We're running out of time! Quickly! We have to close the gates! You can't go back! Henry, help us!
Help us, son. Don't be a coward.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.